What's up, guys? It's Jasmine, and earlier this year I was kind of asking God about what he wanted from me. I guess I was trying to figure out what I was going to do for the year and thinking about all the changes I wanted to make within my own life. And strangely enough, I felt like God was telling me, you need to make room for me, and you need to make room for all the stuff you're asking for. I had a lot of clutter in my life, or just I didn't have the time to dedicate towards what I wanted for myself. And I feel like he was really telling me to make room. And you might be wondering, well, how do you know what God was telling you to do that? So with me personally, I don't know what it's like for you. Sometimes I can tell when God is trying to tell me something if he speaks to me in motifs. Motif is like a literary description of a reoccurring theme or something or idea, right? And so mentally, I felt like I had to me, it's kind of like I'll randomly get a thought and I know it's not I didn't just think of this. This is God giving me inspiration to do something. And then after that, I get confirmations in other places. So I first got the word from him in January. And then a week later, we had a guest speaker at my church. And the name of the sermon from this guest pastor at our church was Make Room for Expectation. So I saw the words make room and I was like, okay, God wants me to make room. He wants me to stop wasting my time on Netflix and start using my time more wisely. And that's what it was for me. It was for me to mentally make room for him and make room in my life as far as time management for what I wanted. And you know how you hear something from God and then you go a little while without really actually acknowledging what you were told, and then you start wondering again, God, what do you want from me? And he's already told you. Well, it's funny because I pretty much done that. I have this bad habit of I'll get a word from God, and then after that I'll go about my business. And for me, it was school. I was taking care of schoolwork and kind of not really addressing what I was told. And then I get an email randomly. My aunt likes to send me music through email sometimes, even though she has my number, she just texts me. So if you're watching this, Aunt Diane. But anyways, she sends me an email, and the name of the song that she sent me was called Make Room by Jonathan Reynolds. So I was just okay. And in the email, the text said make room. And so I was okay, Lord. I kind of felt like that was what he wanted from me. And lately, I've been feeling a little overwhelmed with all the changes I want to make to myself and the personal growth. And then I remembered the phrase make room from earlier this year. It's literally December. And I'm just now remembering what I was told a while ago. And so this time though, I was dang, Jasmine, you want a new wardrobe. You want to start putting more effort into your hair and makeup again. Because at one point, when I first started at UTA, I was really into doing my makeup and all of that and just putting effort into my appearance. But then that slowly started to go away when my depression started to get worse. So I was And in my bathroom, there's a lot of makeup still, makeup from years ago. And even a lot of hair products from years ago that I need to get rid of because it's old. And then as far as my clothes and how I dress, I have clothes from high school, and that's normal. I think that's normal for a lot of people. But a lot of my clothes are just kind of throw on and go clothes, because that's usually what I would do in college, throw on a t-shirt and some jeans and go to class. But I want to put more effort into my appearance. So I want to donate a lot of the clothes in my closet. Jasmine, if you want to hold yourself to a standard make it almost impossible for you to not meet that standard. So this is gonna be really hard because the clothing thing, I'm on a budget. So it's not like I have the wardrobe I want right now already. So I can't just get rid of everything. But what we're gonna be doing in this video is I'm gonna show you me going through and getting rid of my old makeup, and then going through some of my clothes to donate so that I can make room for the woman that I want to be and make room for growth. Most importantly, like mentally, I want to make room for God, make room for my health, etc. So I'm documenting this, and we'll see how this journey continues, God willing, in 2022. So let's get started with makeup first. I'm excited to look through all the makeup and stuff that I have. So let's go. Okay, so I have 2 camera angles going so that you can see what I'm doing, but so that I can also talk to you and alternate. I'm gonna start with this sparkly bag. I don't even know what this does or what this is for. I got it as a gift, but I kind of don't even use it, and I really don't know what it's for. And then we have this other bag, sparkly bag right here. Actually, let me put my flash on. Yeah, I'm gonna put the flash on, sorry. And then I have this other bag. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry if you hear noise. My sister is next door playing a game, and apparently it involves a lot of laughing. I mean, I'm glad you're having fun, but keep it down. This is like a full thing of like a 7-day scrub from Clinique. Like, these are things that like I just let sit there. Okay, so here's what we have going on. This is stuff that I want to get rid of, but I want to write down like the names of what they are so that I can get new ones that aren't like expired. This one I am hesitant to throw away because I don't even know if e.l.f. still makes this palette. I don't even know what this is. Oh, Made for Matte, or Mad for Matte 2. I might have to reorder this, honestly. This is also kind of getting a little bit overwhelming, and like the more I think about it, I don't really feel like I would use the Clinique stuff, especially like, yeah, and this too. I'll just donate these things to a women's shelter, and then yeah, this is the stuff I'm definitely throwing away. This stuff will be thrown away after I write it down so I can get new stuff. And that was all that was in this bag, and now all that's left is, boom, this thing right here. Ridiculous. Okay, so here's the brushes that I do have. I have a lot of e.l.f. brushes and Wet n Wild and BH Cosmetics. The BH Cosmetics ones, oh wait, this is e.l.f. Wow. The black e.l.f. brushes I think are the ones that I'm gonna like get again because they're so nice, and then some of these aren't that dirty. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean the black e.l.f. brushes, and those are gonna be the ones that I keep, and then I'm gonna go look for them in a store, because if I can't find these again in a store, I'm just gonna keep these as my brush set. And yeah, but it came with a lot. This is yeah, it's all old, but they were really good nonetheless. They just need to be cleaned really, really well. Like, look at that. It's not even moving well because it has so much stuff on it.
Fuck around, yeah.
Okay, so really quickly before we go, this is what I ended up keeping from all of that. So these are the palettes I'm keeping. These are the brushes I'm keeping. Some of these I will throw away once I replace them. These are the makeup items I'm keeping. And these are the nail products I'm keeping. This is the stuff that I will be throwing away but repurchasing. This is just old and I need stuff that's not expired. So yeah, and then this bag is filled with trash. A bunch of stuff that I will no longer be using because it's old, expired, dirty, gross. And then this section over here is stuff that I will be donating. There's a bag full of products from Clinique. So yes, I think we were pretty successful today. All of that stuff is like hair stuff, like headbands and stuff like that. So it's just over there. My camera is dying, so I think I'm gonna come back in a different video and show you guys the before and after of my clothing drawers. At the end of the day, the importance of this video was really to just like encourage or inspire anyone else to make room for God in your life and to make room for what you want for yourself. If your life is already filled with clutter, how are you gonna fit the new stuff into your life? There's some stuff you're gonna have to get rid of, cut off. Otherwise you'll find yourself kind of pushing the new stuff to the side because you don't really know what to do with it, or you won't even appreciate it, or you'll lose it. And that's more so for like material things. And it could go for mental clutter, because I had so much mental clutter that I went the entire year without really doing what God told me because I had so much going on, and I'm just now remembering him tell me to make room. So yeah, now that the new year is coming, make room for what you want. Make room for who you want to be, who you want to become, the life you want. Make room for God first and foremost. I know not everybody watching might be like spiritual or religious or whatever, but the foundation of my message is the same. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a lot going on and I just did a lot of talking, but it was genuine. So even if it doesn't get a lot of views, I just wanted to film it. And I don't do this for the views, but like it just feels encouraging when people see it, you know what I mean? So that's what I mean by that. But I wish you guys a happy and safe holiday season, and my heart goes out to anyone who is spending the holidays without someone for the first time this year. Like this video, comment if you haven't already, and visit my channel for other videos, and I'll see you guys in my next one.